Y'all remember we talked about how Toya said that she would not be voting for Dr. Heavenly in her upcoming election, right? So we and actually we really went down the rabbit hole debating that thing. Like, yeah, Toya has every right to feel how she feels. And so I'm trying to look at both sides of the equation. Come to find out, Toya can't even vote in that district. Baby, let me tell you something. This thing right here, of course, Dr. Heavenly had to clap back. Okay. And y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Dr. Heavenly gave some of that fire. So listen, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for capturing this. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Rooms where I saw it as well. Also, y'all, listen, if you like reality TV related content, if you're excited for Married to Medicine, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. Tap it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down, do all of the thingamabobs so we can really get this thing in the algo. All right. Also, y'all, be sure to look out for the Love and Marriage Huntsville recap that is coming up very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. We gonna keep it popping, y'all. So let's get into what Dr. Heavenly had to say in response to Toya saying that she would not be voting for her until she could see that she cleaned her up.
Some conversations
Cleaned herself up
with Toya, and she had some not so interesting statements about you running and that she felt like you weren't polished, and a lot of the comments did not agree with her. They felt that as a Black woman kind of set our community back.
You know what? I didn't even look at her comments like that. I really took her comments as more like an honest. I mean, I think that I think it was laced in shade, but I also think it was based on maybe knowing and seeing Dr. Heavenly and the yo mama of it all. So I think that's probably where Toya was coming from.
Oh, thank you.
Now she got to take the mic.
Listen, first and foremost, I just hate that I did not educate Toya on that she's not even in my district. She cannot vote. And we had the conversation. She does not know what a state representative does. She damn sure don't know what a congressperson does. But let me talk to
I mean, honestly, she could have stopped it right there. She could have just said, you know what? The sweet baby can't even vote in the district that I'm running in. Look at Quad's face. It is Quad's face for me. Get into it.
You about why I'm running. I'm running because I'm the child with no windows. You remember that episode? I grew up on government assistance. I watched my mom work really hard, and I see burns on her arms when she worked in the laundry, right? Until she could get free child care so she could go back to school. Right? My dad was a disabled veteran, 100% disabled, died with Agent Orange. I am a 2-time HBCU graduate.
Listen, if nothing else, she came with her speech ready, y'all. And she don't even have on her political wig today. Yes, Dr. Heavenly, read the girls in your show wig.
Medical College and FAMU, right? And they're stripping away the loans and the funding for HBCUs. My son was arrested.
Oh, she's getting into the son of it all. The people was asking and wondering if she was going to talk about it, and she getting into it on the red carpet in her show wig.
He came home safely, but so many of our boys don't. And that's why I'm running for Congress, because
what an interesting way to turn the tide on that conversation. Y'all, she just might be a good old politician after all.
In my district, where she said that she would never live in and that she was above my district.
Ooh. But a snap, crackle, and pop on Toya.
They don't have a voice. So many people don't have a voice. And I'm going to be that voice. I'm going to use my platform to be a voice that's unvoiced, unapologetic, and unafraid to speak up and speak out for my people. And that's why I'm running. But I don't think Toya gets that. We make things happen. Thank you for that.
Oh. Ooh. Listen, I'm not mad at coming prepared for the political rally of it all. I mean, literally, she stood on her podium. She said, I'm going to do this without my political wig, and I am going to get into the issues at the heart of the matter. I'm going to shade her once. I'm going to shade her twice. I'm going to shade her thrice. And now I'm going to hand you your mic back, baby. My sweet baby. I'm going to give you the mic back. I'm not mad. I mean, somebody in the comments said it was performative. It may have been, but I think she also drove the point home of what she's trying to do. And to a certain degree, I think you do have to be ready. Be ye ready to speak your case, to show people who don't know why you're doing this, why you're doing it. I mean, I mean, I'm here for the shenanigans of it all. I mean, I really am, you know? Um, why not? Why not? I love shenanigans of that sort. Speaking of shenanigans, shout out to our friends over at Mr. Housewives. You know, I mean, you kind of always, especially when BravoCon is happening, you're always on the lookout for like new pieces of information that pop up and the clips that seem the most relevant to the shows that we absolutely love. And I'm getting some reports in from the people from BravoCon, and I'm hearing interesting things here and there. And I did see that Shereé was there as well, but apparently, y'all, Shereé is telling the folks why she's not on this season of Housewives.
This season.
Would you come back to Atlanta? Not the next season. Like, are you still open to that?
I'm open to it. They asked me but this to come back in a capacity this season.
You said
In a capacity. In a capacity. I would assume that would mean the mega friend role that Cynthia is also doing, that Monique is also doing.
no.
I did say no.
Okay, tell me why you said no.
Money talks, and it wasn't speaking loudly enough.
I wish I could rewind that little laugh.
Yeah, sometimes you got to know your worth. You got to be able to walk away, and at some point, hopefully, we can get it together.
Isn't that always the case of why she is usually not on the season? It always seems like it boils down to must be the money, But here's the thing that I think is really interesting for Shereé and with the network is that there's still genuine interest there in having her around. I mean, inviting her to BravoCon. I do love when they continue to showcase and highlight the women who have paved the way for a lot of these shows. It would be a whole interesting situation to see Nene at BravoCon. I think that would be fire. But I think maybe we edge a little closer and a little closer over time. Maybe, potentially, I don't know. At least we know that the door is open, or at least unlocked with Andy, because he had been in, I think, texting communication with Wendy. Not Wendy. Oh my God. Nene. I'm just thinking back to the whole thing that caused the biggest rift between Nene and Wendy is when Nene and Andy is when Andy and Wendy were speaking about Nene, if y'all remember. And she had some interesting things to say about both of them. So yeah, I like that. I liked how they awarded Kandi the Lifetime Achievement Award. They had previously given that to Vicky Gunvalson. And they bring back Carol Radziwill, who was on New York, Luann, who was on New York, Dorinda. I just feel like I like how they, for a lot of people, don't throw the baby away with the bathwater, given that maybe you don't walk away with, maybe there's ill will when you walk away, right? So I do like that. So we do get that continued nostalgia of it all. So anyway, Shereé not taking the friend role because of the pay. I mean, I get it. You know, there's glam to be, gotten. There's probably events to be managed. There is, I'm sure that there's a lot of maintenance that goes along with it. That also has to make it so that the money is absolutely all the way right. And if you lowball yourself coming back in, you kind of lowball yourself moving forward as well. So you got to know your worth. But I don't know that the girls are getting paid the way that they used to back in the day when it was at its height in terms of advertising dollars and viewership. So I'm not sure what the expectation is for that type of mega friend role, other than maybe advantages could be getting paid like a day player, which would mean that you get paid the days that you film and you get your check and you keep it moving, right? Not waiting until a certain point to get paid. That could be the case. I'm not really sure. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think she should have taken it regardless for your own enjoyment and our own enjoyment? Because we like to enjoy. Let us know in the comments what you think. And of course, I will catch you in the next video.